Hello students, wish you all a very good morning. I am your maths teacher Kiran. Welcomes you all back to another session of maths online classes. Now students, as we know that very soon your unit test third is going to be commenced. So we are preparing for that and also we are completing the syllabus. Okay students, this time syllabus was very big issue, but due to your coordination, due to you people, it's very due to your positivity, it's makes able to complete the syllabus. Okay students, and I hope that your syllabus is already completed, and this today is the last session for this chapter number 11. It means as per your unit test third syllabus. Okay students, so I expect from everyone that you all people are watching videos and you are doing well and you will do wonderful in your upcoming examination. So students, let's move. So without proceeding, before proceeding, take out your notes copy, textbook, and let's proceed. Students, let's see question number page number 188, chapter number 11. That is the congruence of triangles. Okay, students. Today we will solve few questions. In which of them two questions already you can see on the board is mentioned over there. And students, I let you know question number 1, 2, 3, 4. That is very simple questions that is based upon that properties what we have studied in the previously. Okay. And if we have to remember that all properties SSS, RHS, ASA, SAS, these all prove properties of the triangles, congruency of triangles. It's very important to prove all the things, and also there each and everything has explained over there, all the correspondence parts, all the corresponding angles for the two triangles. What is the congruency? These all things already elaborated, so that all topics will now utilize here. It will be implemented here. Without it, it's very difficult to solve the questions. Okay. So what you have to remember that correspondence part, corresponding angles is very important. Okay. Without it, you cannot do anything. And that all four properties. That is SS, triple S. That is for side, RHS, right angle, hypotenuse side. Then after SAS, side angle side, and ASA, angle side angle. So students, these all of the properties you must have to memorize in your mind, so that after seeing the questions you will be able to complete. Okay. So I am today continuing with the question number 5, question number 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your responsibility to do. That's very simple question. So I have to the question number 5. Say, examine whether triangle DEF. Students, first of all, triangle DEF. So make two triangles. It is a triangles DEF. Okay, students, we have mentioned is congruent to triangle PQR. One more triangle is there, and question is saying both are congruent or not. It means question is asking whether the triangle DEF and triangle PQR both are congruent or not. If triangle DEF angle D is equal to 100 degree, it is 100 degree. Okay, students, D is equal to 3 cm. This length is 3 cm. Okay. Then after angle E is equal to 6 cm, 60 cm. Angle E is equal to 60 cm. Students, it's very simple. See, it is 3 cm. It is 100 cm. 100 degree. It is 60 degree. Which application? Which properties will be applied? Angle, side, angle. Okay, students. It is splitting angle, side, angle. It means we can say that ASA. Okay, students. ASA properties will be implemented. See, now if in triangle DEF, okay, let's say I mentioned here I need triangle PQR. First of all, explain triangle PQR. Okay, in triangle PQR, angle Q is equal to, it is 60 degree. Okay, students, PQ is equal to 3 cm. Angle R is equal to 20 cm. Angle R is equal to 20 cm. See, students, what I told you. Angle side angle, where two angles or included sides are congruent, it means that both figures are both triangles are congruent. So in such conditions, students, we can say here triangle. First of all, angle, one angle 100 degree, but it is not 100 degree given. Okay, students. So it's a very big question for us. So what is given in both? given in both are similar that D is equal to 3 centimeter, PQ is equal to 3 centimeter. Both are the correspondence parts. Okay. Now angle P is equal to 60 degree, angle Q is equal to 60 degree. It is the corresponding angles. But now say angle R is equal to 20 degree, but here angle F is not given, and here angle P is not given, but angle D is 100 degree. Assumes then how that we are not knowing whether both triangles are congruent. We are not knowing, but we have to find out whether it is congruent or not. Then how it will be found? So what in triangle first? In triangle DEF, see DE is equal to 3 centimeter given. Okay. Angle D is equal to 100 degree. Angle E is equal to 60 degree. As we know that, students, as we know that sum of triangles is equal to sum of angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So we can say that angle D plus angle E plus angle F. Angle F is equal to 180 degree. We can say that, students, angle A is equal to 100 degree plus angle A is equal to 60 degree. Angle F we are not knowing, so angle F is equal to 180 degree. What will be there? Angle F is equal to 180 degree plus 160 degree. 180 degree, this 100 degree plus 60 degree will be 160 degree. That will be transferred to that side. It will be 160 degree. Angle F is equal to 20 degree. Students, can we show that angle F is equal to 20 degree? So now we can say if angle F is equal to 20 degree, angle R is equal to 20 degree, angle Q is equal to 60 degree, angle A is equal to 60 degree. So through the properties of ASA, angle side angle, if we supposed to find out the angle P, we can find out angle P also. See, in triangle PQR, PQ is equal to 3 centimeter, angle Q is equal to 60 centimeter, 60 degree, and angle R is equal to 20 degree. As we know that sum of angle is equal to sum of angle of triangle is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property is करना है बेटा. Then angle P plus angle Q plus angle R. Angle R is equal to 180 degree. As we know that angle P we don't know. Angle Q 60 degree plus angle R 20 degree is equal to 180 degree. Angle P is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. Resultant angle P is equal to 100 degree. Are you getting my words? Angle P is equal to 100 degree, angle P is equal to 100 degree. So therefore we can say that triangle DEF congruence. Therefore triangle PQR. Are you getting my points, students? What I have did? Nothing I have did, only I have calculated the degree angle. I have found out the angle. What the angle R is 20 degree and angle F is not given. So through the using of angle sum property that I have found out the angle F and here angle P. And whenever two angles and included sides of a triangle are similar or congruent, so we can say that two triangles will be congruent. So triangle DEF congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, students. See the next question. Question number 8. In the adjoining figure, AC parallel AB. Students, what a figure is given? A figure is given. DC parallel AB. DC. This line or this line are both are parallel. Okay, students. Both are parallel. AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. It means AD is equal to BC. Prove using the concept of congruent triangles. Students, congruent triangles properties already they are given. Property prove using the concept of congruent triangles that AE is equal to BF. It means AE is equal to BF. Okay, students, what we will do? Very first, simple solution prepare. We can do Students, here one line you can add by ASA property triangle DEF congruent triangle PQR. So here students, in the given figure, what is given? In the given figure, what is given? BC parallel AB. It is given AD is equal to BC. It is also given. Okay, students. To prove, what is to prove? प्रूफ क्या करना है हमको? प्रूफ ये करना है ए ई इज इक्वल टू बी एफ है या नहीं, बी एफ है या नहीं. इट मीन्स दिस इज इक्वल टू दिस इज, दे हैव टू प्रूव. व्हाट वी विल डू? सिंपल वी विल डू say in triangle we can say there are two triangles are forming, triangle ADE, triangle BCF. In triangle ADE and BFC, are you getting my point, students? In triangle ADE BFC, what is common there? AD is equal to BC. Okay, students, see, AD is equal to BC. It is already given. It is already given. Now, angle AED. See, angle AED is equal to BFC. Angle BFC. Right angle. It means 90 degree. We can say that distance between parallel sides parallel sides. Sorry. So angle AED is equal to angle BFC 90 degree. Now DE or CF. DE is equal to CF. Distance between parallel sides. Distance between parallel sides. So, students, see, if two lines are parallel, these angles are 90 degree. Both angles are 90 degree. Now, these sides, both sides are parallel sides of the distance of the parallel sides. So, we can say that by the RHS property, by RHS property, triangle ADE congruent to triangle BFC, by simplicity AE is equal to BF. Questions? Are you getting my friends? What I have made simple. This figure become two triangles. It is forming two triangles, and that triangles forming the 90 degree. And already during the property, already it was said that where the 90 degree angles form, that is that will be RHS. So we have found there in 90-degree angles are formed. So by the property of RHS, what will be there? Two triangles will be congruent. Triangle ADE or BCF. Two triangles will be congruent. Then angles will be congruent. It means both sides are also congruent. So by simplicity, A is equal to BF. Okay, students. Let's see the other questions. Let's say students, question number 11. Question number 11 is in front of you. Prove that two equilateral triangles having one pair of corresponding sides equal are congruent. कह रहा है बेटा कि कोई दो ट्रायंगल्स हैं, कोई दो इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल्स हैं जिसमें दोनों में एक पेयर ऑफ corresponding साइड क्या है? इक्वल है. तो बताइए कि वो ट्रायंगल्स कन्वर्जेंट होगा. तो क्या करेंगे? सबसे पहले we will draw a triangles. Okay, what triangles should be equilateral? Okay, students. So this is the congruent triangles. Mention any name, suggest any name. I took M N O. I have took M N O. You can take any names. Okay. And second of them PQR. Okay, PQR. So students, now question is given. Prove that two equilateral triangles having one pair of corresponding sides equal. So one pair of corresponding sides are equal. Okay. See, in the given figure, NO is equal to QR. NO is equal to QR. Are you getting my point, students? It is given. Okay. Now we have to find out that two equilateral triangles having the one pair. अगर कह रहा है कोई एक पेयर ऑफ corresponding साइड अगर किसी इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल का इक्वल है, तो आपको ये बताना है कि वो दोनों ट्रायंगल्स क्या होंगे? कॉन्ग्रुएंट होंगे. ठीक है. तो बेटा सबसे पहले इसमें क्या करना था? हमने दो ट्रायंगल्स को ड्रॉ कर लिया जिसमें से कह रहा है दोनों क्या है? इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल्स हैं. विच ऑफ देम कह रहा है कि एक corresponding साइड्स क्या है? corresponding साइड्स का मतलब दूसरा क्या होगा? उसकी पोजीशन चेंज नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो ये पोजीशन क्या है? NO is equal to QR. ठीक है. अब कह रहा है अगर इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल है तो एज भी हो रहा है, as we know that all angles are equal in equilateral triangle. So can we say that 180 degree by 3 then 60 degree? Can we say? So would we say questions? Can we say angle N is equal to angle Q 60 degree, angle O is equal to angle R 60 degree. So students, we can say N 60 degree, Q 60 degree, O 60 degree, R 60 degree. This sides equal. So by one angle side and two angle side included. So by A is a property. Triangle NNO congruent to triangle PQR. You getting questions? What was there? Only one sides are given. Second points are given that both triangles are equilateral. So equilateral triangles it means 60 degree. each angle is 60 degree. In which of them two angles I have took and one side is already given. So two angles and included sides are equal. It means that triangles are congruent. Okay students, let's see in the question number 15. In the given figure, triangle PQR congruent to triangle TSI. Okay students, see this figure is just keep opposite. ओके ये फिगर को क्या किया गया है, जस्ट इसको अपोजिट कर दिया है, तो उल्टा कर दिया गया है. यू कैन सी हाउ सर, देन आई कैन से बेटा सी आर ए इज अ मीडियन. ओके दैट इज आर इज vertices, that median is originated from vertex, but see here that is I is vertex and it is falls on TS as it is falls on PQ is a side and TS is a side. So we can say that this figure is completely केट अपोजिट. उसको क्या किया गया, पूरी तरह अपोजिट कर दिया, उल्टा कर दिया गया. अब देखिए क्या करा है. इन द गिवन फिगर ट्रायंगल PQR और ट्रायंगल TSI दोनों क्या है, कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. ये ट्रायंगल पहले से ही कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. ओके, ये क्वेश्चन ही कह रहा है कि ट्रायंगल दोनों क्या है, कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. तो कॉन्ग्रुएंट है तो इसका मतलब है कि उसके सारे साइड सारे एंगल्स क्या होंगे, इक्वल होंगे एक दूसरे के. अब देखिए क्या करें, RA और IB आर देयर रिस्पेक्टिव मीडियंस. ये जैसा कि बताया हमने, ये क्या है, रिस्पेक्टिव मीडियंस है. तो आपको ये प्रूफ करना है, प्रूफ दैट RA इक्वल टू IB, RA इक्वल टू IB है. मींस इतना इक्वल टू इतना. बेटा तो पहले आप सोच लीजिए, जब दोनों ट्रायंगल्स, क्वेश्चन ही कह रहा है कि दोनों ट्रायंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट है, तो कंप्लीटली हम कह सकते हैं कि वो उसके सारे साइड से एंगल्स जो भी उसके अंदर है वो सारे क्या होंगे, कॉन्ग्रुएंट होंगे. सो हम सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, सबसे पहले तो हम यहाँ पे सिंपली लिख सकते हैं सॉल्यूशन in the given figure. What triangle PQR congruent triangle TSI क्या हटेंगे, ये गिवन है. ओके, अब क्या है, RA and IB क्या है, ये मीडियन है, ये भी क्या है, गिवन है. बट आपको यही प्रूफ करना है ये दोनों क्या है, RA is equal to IB है या नहीं. तो सिंपल वी कैन से दैट अगर ये अपोजिट करके रखा गया है बेटा, तो क्या हम कह सकते हैं, ये जो एंगल P है तो ये एंगल T हो सकता है, कह सकते हैं. या एंगल R है, जो एंगल यहाँ I हो सकता है. देखिए तो कह रहा है angle P is equal to angle R. Could we say, we can say that angle Y, because this figure is just what kept opposite, so angle P is equal to angle T. Angle P is equal to angle T. Second thing, this side. If this side is there, PR, it means TI by CPCD. Do you know what is CPCD? CPCD means congruence parts of congruent triangles. Okay, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Be careful. So PR is equal to TI by CPCD. Same way, PQ will be TS, PQ will be TS, PQ will be TS by simplicity 2. Okay, beta. Let's see. In this question, if supposed to be these angles are congruent, these sides PR is equal to TI, PQ is equal to TS, so we can say that PA. Could we say 2PA is equal to 2TB? Could we say why? Because what is median? Median means it originated from vertex and it falls on the midpoint of opposite side. So we can say that PA is equal to AQ, PA plus AQ is equal to PQ. Both are equal. So we can say that PA is equal to 2PA is equal to PQ. Okay, students. Same way here, 2TB is equal to TS. So 2 will be cancelled. PA is equal to TB. Okay. PA is equal to TB. It is proved. Now see students, this question says these sides are equal, these sides are equal, okay, these angles are equal. So by the property of side angle side angle side, by the property of side angle side, we can say that triangle PAR congruence to triangle TBI. Property by SAS. Students, if these triangles are congruent through the SAS, so included medians AR or IB, we can say that RA is equal to IB via CP secant. So students, I hope that you all people have understood. This is all about the exercise number 11, and your syllabus is now finished, and what are the questions remaining? It's your turn to do, and I hope and I expect from everyone kindly do it. And now all the best for you all for the upcoming examination. Okay, bye bye. Thank you.